Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Fresh start of the week, ready to kick some demons in the throat. So today, like usual, we're always going to start with some mobility work, a little stability work, a little core activation, and then we get into our power and strength. For today, for that section, this is my makeshift couch. So you have a couch nearby, or a very sturdy chair, or some type of bench. Make sure you have that around, ready to go. And then we're gonna need a strap today, non-elastic strap. So a belt, towel, anything like that we do. We've got a little stretch strap here, all right, but non-elastic. And that's all we're gonna need today. So let's get started with a little mobility work. We're gonna get into the spine first here. We're gonna get on the floor. So how we're gonna set up is we're sitting on one butt cheek. So I'm gonna be sitting on my left, your right. So just mirror me, let's sit on the right butt cheek. That top leg is gonna go back, and both knees are bent all the way. So I can pull that in there if I can. Now here, the sole of the shoe is up against the thigh. So I'm sitting sideways, right? I'm just gonna bring again, if you're sitting on your right butt cheek, right elbow on the floor. It's just like I'm relaxing, all right? We're not doing anything. Now here, we're gonna bring the hand that's free, the top hand, behind the head. And all we're gonna do with our exhale is rotate elbow towards the floor, in front of you. Inhale, open up. Exhale, rotate as far as you can. Inhale, up. I'm going to keep moving like so. As you do this, keep that right shoulder stacked over the right elbow. So no shifting like this. We're not going to bring the chest down like this. We're not doing this. We are rotating in position. Getting the muscles through the backside when we rotate down. And that's it for that one. Now from here, that same arm is going to reach overhead towards the wall as far as we can, and we're going to press the ribcage armpit area towards the ceiling. And just take deep breaths here. Now I'm actually starting to reach a little bit more downwards now that I have my kind of like rounded position to the side. And that's it. We're going to flip over. So now sitting on your left butt cheek, that top leg goes back. We bend the knees all the way. Sole of the foot is up against the thigh, bringing the elbow down. Now here, we're going to get really specific. My torso is making a straight line through the thigh that's on top. Okay, so I'm not forward, I'm not bent like this. I'm coming back. I'm already feeling a little stretch here. Hand behind the head, exhale down, rotate, no shifting. Inhale up. And that's it. Now we're going to take that arm, reaching towards the wall as far as I can, and then I'm pushing that armpit towards the ceiling, armpit and ribcage towards the ceiling. Now that makes it a little bit curvy. Taking deep inhales, deep exhales. One more breath. And that's it. Okay, now we're going to get into some shoulder circles here, but we're going to come up to the knees. Now, preferably, if you can sit back on your heels like so. Sit back like this. If you need to grab a cushion, sit on that, make it a little bit easier, that's fine. Or if you need to come all the way upright like this. Arms are horizontal. We make fists. Those elbows stay straight. We shrug the shoulders up, pull the shoulders back, pull the shoulders down, and then reach forward. We're going up, back, down, forward, and smoothly connecting those dots, those 4 points, to make some shoulder circles. If you missed the CAR's Controlled Articular Rotation Series videos, make sure to check those out on our YouTube channel. You can find it in my playlist. I think I have a playlist just for that too. And now we're going to switch directions. We're going to go up, forward, down, back. Do your best to keep those elbows straight and don't let the arms move, especially drop. The arms tend to drop on this. We're isolating and controlling our shoulder movements, increasing our mobility, increasing the control of the range of motion that we have. And that's it. Okay, and then the last thing we're going to do here is going to be our active quad stretch. We're coming up on the hands and knees. Take a big step forward with one leg, slide that other leg back a little bit more, sinking the hips down, butt cheek squeeze, curl that leg as hard as you can. Squeeze and hold. We're going to go 30 seconds here. So we're actively contracting that hamstring, that glute, in order to stretch the front side of that leg and hip. Just pulling as hard as you can. If you're starting to cramp, that's all right. Fight through it as best as you can. And rest. Now we're switching sides. Boom. Step, hands down, hips forward and down. Squeeze that butt cheek, pull the leg in as much as you can. We're going for 30 seconds. As hard as possible. So this is work. That's what's called an active stretch. We're not being passive. A passive stretch is if I just push my body into a stretch and just hold. Here I'm pulling into the stretch. We're almost there. And rest. Okay, so here to warm things up a little bit more, we're going to be sitting and we're going to get into our crab position. Feet are planted, hands are behind you. We're going to do some crab reaches here. We're going to go 5 per side. So the hips go up, one arm comes off the floor. We reach overhead, squeeze the glutes as we reach, abs still tight, and we alternate sides. Those feet are flat on the ground. That's 1. Try to avoid arching too much. Moving through the spine too much. We want to get the action through the hips. So we'll squeeze those butt cheeks. Keep that rib cage pulled down. That's 3. Make sure we're continuously breathing. Exhaling, no breath holding. Last 1 per side. And that's it. All right, we come up to standing. Standing on one leg. We're going to stand on the left leg first. The right leg's going to go back. We're reaching forward with the right arm. Get as horizontal as you can. Come back up. Repeat. This hip that's being elevated, rotate that pocket towards the floor to really get a big stretch through the standing leg, glutes, and hamstring. That's what we're trying to get here. The more horizontal you get, the better. And that's it. We're going to switch sides. So now planting the foot. Reach back to the left, reach forward with the left arm. Rotate pocket towards the floor, and come back up. So the intention is trying to get a huge stretch right here through that glute. Slight knee bend, but that standing leg is fine. We do one more, reach, and back up. So if you have trouble bouncing that, we are going to be revisiting that in our strength section. You can always lightly use the back foot, like the tip of the shoe on the ground for some balance work, or for some balance assistance. Okay. And then here, last one we're going to do, getting the shoulders a little bit more warmed up. We're going to do some walkouts. So when you get on the toes, heels are up, palms down, walk up, walk back, keep the palms on the ground, and then walk forward again. You just move me through these. Give the shoulders a little bit more work, a little under tension. Because we are going to be using the shoulders a lot today. Want to make sure we're ready. That's part of the warm-up. Getting the muscles, getting the joints ready to be put into those stressful positions and forces. And that's it. All right, so here, we're going to go into a little bit of power. Let me get my clock ready here. Into a little bit of power. So we start with a little single leg hop. And we're only going to be working 15 seconds at a time with these. And we're going to have a quick 10-second switch between those. Then we're going to have a second exercise, or a third station, and that's going to be our arm sprint. So for the single leg hop, it's very similar, maybe it's smaller range of motion than that reach we're doing. So we're getting bending hips and knees a little bit, jumping up. Now, if you can't jump for some reason, we just go up and down quick, up and down quick. Okay? Then that's one side, other side. The second exercise is our fast arm sprint. So here, we're seated on the ground, knees slightly bent if you need to, arms about 90 degrees. We go from cheek to cheek, face cheek to butt cheek. Go quick, as fast as you can. Those, we're really moving through the upper body as much as possible in order to get as much power and speed as we can manage in that exercise. Okay, so this should be set. We're gonna go 15 seconds more, 10 seconds of break. And right here, and we're just gonna do 2 rounds, just to fire through those quick, making sure our speed and our power are getting worked, because remember, power is the #1 attribute we lose as we age, so we want to make sure we are working those. All right, so we're standing, one leg, remember, hops are first. Get ready, get set, and begin. Get whatever height you can manage, absorb the leg lifts. Make it quiet, make it smooth like a ninja. 5 seconds left. That's it. Shake it off a little bit. We're going to be switching sides. Notice I'm moving my arms as if I'm running. So as my right leg goes back, my right arm goes forward. And jump. Again, if you can't jump, just go up and down quick, up and down quick. That's it, we're getting into the arm sprints. We're sitting, either legs straight or slightly bent, elbows stay about 90 degrees, and fast, quick. As fast as we can. If those legs and hips aren't jumping around, we're not moving fast enough. 30 seconds to go. Woo! All right, second round. And this is it, just 2 rounds. We're gonna make sure we're fast with these. Ready? Let's go. Up and land. Absorb the landing. If you keep your head a little bit to the outside of that foot, of that leg, Makes balancing a little bit easier. We're switching sides. Shake it off. In 5, 3, and begin. 5 seconds to go. Whew. Last time with those arm sprints. Fast. Remember, from cheek to cheek. All the way. Go! All right, so we got our speed work, and hey, because the work time, we kept it short. It's true speed work. We're not slowing down. It's only power, even though the heart rate breathing might be up a little bit. All right, a little wider if you need to. We're going to be moving on to the strength work. So this is where we're going to need that couch and that strap. So if you don't have those around, make sure you move around home as necessary to get those ready. So for the strap might be optional. The strap is optional for use here. If the exercise is too hard with the strap, ditch the strap, and we can do it without the strap. So just do a regular body weight. So the exercise is going to be our single leg reach and hold. So very similar to what we did in the warm-up. We get here, that hip is rotating down, we're holding. Okay, again, if you need that back foot for a little assistance, that's fine. But all our weight is on that front leg. Now, if that's too easy for you, we take that strap, right? We step on it, we grab really low on this. So as I get set up, the same thing, nothing changes with my hips. I grab really low, and then I'm pulling as hard as I can on that. So it's gonna be 30 seconds of work. 10 seconds rest, we switch legs. That one is really tough. Make sure the spine is neutral as you're trying to pull. All right, so don't do this here. Don't start trying to do like this, like bring the hips forward. We're not really moving our body, we're just providing extra tension to build strength. And then the upper body exercise for today, we're gonna do a little shoulder pressing variation. So we're gonna do some pike push-ups. Now the pike push-ups, if you have your couch, I'm gonna show them from easiest variation to hardest variation. We always want to keep the butt up, knees straight, heels off the ground. So from here, let's say I'm on my couch, my hands are on my couch, it's a very short couch. We're going slightly forward and up. Slightly forward down and up. Notice again, my heels stay off the ground, my butt stays as high as I can. There. All right, now if you want to make those harder, we can go on the floor. Here, again, forward, I'm trying to aim the top of my head to the floor. So I'm shifting forward as I come down. So we're not ending here with the hands in line, we're ending with the head further forward than the hands. And then even harder, if there's any rockstars doing the video here, you go feet elevated on that couch. Make sure you walk the hands towards the feet, really get that butt up. And do it that way, okay? Just 30 seconds of work for everything, 10-second break. Again, the strap is optional. We're gonna be doing 3 rounds of work through this. Make sure you're ready. Kick some demons in the throat, because these ones can be really, really tough. I want you to try your hardest and your best. Quality always first. So ditch the strap whenever you need to. Make those pike push-ups easier as necessary. All right, enough talking. Let's get moving. Let's take some action. Step on that strap if you're going to use it. Remember that hip is rotating down. Get ready. Get set. And hold. So I'm grabbing my legs through the floor. I'm using that back foot for a little extra balance. My arms are straight. I have tension throughout the whole body. Oh, I'm not changing the spine position, the torso position. I'm not bending my knees more. I'm not straightening the knees more. We got 10 seconds more. That top hip, remember, hip to the pocket to the floor. Woo. Switch the sides, shake it off a little bit. All right, 3 seconds, we're going. Get set and go. Abs ready for a punch as well. My arms are even contracting, squeezing the strap as hard as possible. The more your whole body contracts, the better. 10 seconds left. We're getting into that hamstring and glutes of the standing leg. Oh man, this is hard. Oh, and rest. Woo! 5 seconds. We're getting into those plank push-up. Hands elevated, hands on the floor, feet elevated. Whatever works best, let's move. Remember, the butt stays up. Butt up to the sky, to the ceiling. Remember, lean forward as you come down. If you can't do full range of motion, that's okay. Just maybe go half reps. But we're working continuously through the 30 seconds. Whew. That's the first round. We're going back to our single leg reach. Ditch the strap if you need to. Remember, the strap is optional. Let's go. I'm rotating my hip towards the floor. I'm adding tension. Now, when I add full tension, if that gets too hard, as my muscles get fatigued, I can just apply less tension. I can relax a little bit. 10 seconds to go. Belly button is facing the floor. Hips, pelvis facing the floor. Oh, God. Oh. 5 seconds. Get ready. Get set. And let's go. We're doing work here. If you don't feel like you're doing work, you need to pull on that strap harder. Notice how low I'm grabbing. My hands are at mid-shin level. My spine neutral, maybe slightly arched. 15 seconds left. Again, pelvis, hips are facing the ground. 5 seconds. Oh, God. Okay. 5 seconds. Again, our tight push-ups. Lean forward as we do these. Let's go. Remember, half reps if you need to. You're going to do this, you do that. Otherwise, you're going head to the floor. And it's the top of the head. So keep the chin slightly tucked. Doesn't matter if you do it on the floor. If you do it hands on the couch, we're going chin tucked, top of the head towards the ground. Whew. That's second round. Last round to go. Get ready with that strap or ditch the strap. You're gonna find out what works best. Let's do this. Last 30 seconds on this leg. Gotta stay focused. The more comfortable it gets, the more you have to focus on technique. Make sure it doesn't break down. Make sure you're still trying the hardest they can safely manage. Woo! Oh! 5 seconds. Get ready. Those are hard. Get set. Let's go. After this, I'm going to show you something real quick for those high push-ups. So before you transition, take a quick glance at the screen. 15 seconds here. Keep driving through. Oh man, we're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So for the plank push-ups, avoid flaring your elbows. Keep the elbows in. All right, elbows in. Right here. Ready? Let's go. Constant motion. Exhale, pressing up. Oh man. Woo! That was tough. Pause that clock. Woo! Little water break. Little breather. Oh man. I am spent after that one. Ooh. Almost fell over a water bottle. Hey, how's everybody doing? Hope you're handling all right. Tough workout, as usual. Like I said, kicking our demons in the throat. You start fighting yourself mentally, like, oh my God, I can't do this, I can't do that. It's too hard for me. Who told you you couldn't do it? You're not gonna know until you do it. You're not gonna know until you find out, until you really push yourself. So we need to change our exercises. We're almost done here. We'll have last 2 exercises, and we're almost done with our half-hour power, a little bit over. But the next one up, we get the quads a little bit more, so the front of the legs, and then we're gonna get into the back side a little bit more. So for here, we're gonna need that strap. For the legs, we're gonna use just our body weight, quadruped position start. Knees together, hands on the shoulders. We're gonna do a body weight leg extension here. Now, if you've seen the leg extension machines, where you just move your leg back and forth. That's exactly what we're gonna do, but we're gonna be the machines this time. So the knees are off the ground, okay? One leg off the ground. So I'm standing on my hands and my one leg. That heel stays up. We're just going up and down. Again, that heel of that foot that's planted stays off the ground. Now, as I come down, make sure you don't lean forward, stay back. If anything, you're going to push away from your hands this way. Okay, so don't lean forward, lean backwards. The more you lean back and bring the knee down, the harder this exercise is going to become. Pressing straight up from there. Okay, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. And then for our back muscles here, we're just going to do a little isometric hold here. We're going to do a reverse plank. So the forearms are going on the ground. We're driving up, body straight. Actually, sorry, I forgot. You can also use this. That's too hard. Forearms on your couch, same deal. This couch might be a little too small for me to use. But if we're on the couch, forearms on it, proud chest, we're driving through the heels. Okay? And that was going to be, again, 30 seconds of work of just holding. And that's it. Just 3 rounds again. And we're going to call it a day. We're going to be done. It'll be time to eat some protein, some carbs after this, refuel the body. So let's get ready. This leg extension is harder than it looks, as it is with most bodyweight exercises. So make sure you adjust appropriately. The closer your knee gets to the floor, the harder it is. So change that as necessary. Get ready. And the closer your butt gets to your heels, also the harder. So there's two variables you can play around with. Feet together. Get set. And begin. Remember that heel heel on the planted leg stays up off the ground. Stay on the toes. Some of you might get a little foot workout out of this as well. And that's okay. That means your feet are weak. They need to strengthen a little bit. Or a lot. Less than 10 seconds. Just continuously moving. I can feel starting to get tired there. So a little bit more isolation, a little bit less full body stress on that one. Let's go. So when we did that single leg hold, the isometric deadlift single leg, that's whole body working. Even though the main emphasis is the hamstring, you felt the whole body working. On this, we're definitely feeling that quad working a lot more than the rest. Remember, keep pushing away from your hands. Don't lean forwards when you come down. Woo. Reverse plank. Keep spreading. Collarbones apart when you do this one, right? Collarbones apart. And hold. All the muscles we don't see in the mirror getting worked right here. All the good stuff. Oh. Just breathe, just zone out or in, whichever way you want to see it. Shaking, that's all right. I'm shaking right now. It doesn't mean it's bad. 5 seconds. Oh yeah. All right, that's one round. 2 more left. Getting back in that quadruped position. Ready? Let's go. Remember, the more you push your hips towards the heel of that planted foot, the harder this gets. Keep that heel way up off the ground as well. My left foot is not moving at all. My ankle moves, my knee moves, maybe my hip moves a little bit. Some motion in the shoulders too, because the torso has to pivot through the shoulders. But that's it. No foot motion. Woo! We're switching sides. Get as many repetitions as you can with good form here. 3, 2, and begin. Hey, those of you that did the workout last week, we did those split squats and split squat jumps. That's a full body version of working the squats. Here, we're a little bit more isolated. Oh, working that leg extension. Reverse planks. Oh man, shoulders are getting tired too from just holding your weight up. Let's go. Remember, you can have the elbows on your couch, or your bench, wherever you're using. Really push that chest away from the floor and hold. Oh man, it's a lot of work. Hey, this exercise is great for runners to get those postural muscles stronger. 5 seconds to go. Oh man, I'm slipping on the floor. And the rest, my forearms are sliding because they're sweating. All right, last round. Let's get it. A little faster if you can safely manage a little more speed. Man, we're almost there. 5 seconds. Oh man, the muscles are starting to lock up on that leg. Woo! That was getting tough. 3, 2, let's move. And I'm always pushing it away from the hands. Trying to get my chest and my shoulders away from the floor. The whole time. 10 seconds. Oh man. Oh yeah. This is some work. Oh. Woo. Reverse plank. And remember I said this about the runners, it's gonna be really good. Make sure to check out that Fit to Run video posted over the weekend. Let's hold for some more specific exercises for runners so you can improve your strength, your speed, your springiness, the smoothness, coordination, resiliency of your joints as well. Whew. 10 seconds. Oh man, drive those heels to the ground, squeeze the shoulder blades together, spread the chest apart, and rest. Woo! Oh yeah. Those carbs and protein after the workout, they're gonna feel great. Sip a little water, we're gonna stretch out a little, and we'll be done. Oh yeah. Whew. How's everybody feeling? Yeah, leave a quick comment. If you can, check it out at the end of class. I'll try to say hi, but I read it before closing the window. Okay, that's it. We're gonna stretch. We got a lot of work done today. So just gonna go super simple stretches here. If you need to grab on to anything for balance, do so. We're gonna do our quad stretch. We're gonna grab and pull back. Notice my rib cage is flat. My pelvis is tucking. My pelvis is tucked, and then I pull. So I'm not extending like this. Everybody does it like this. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stretch my quad. You don't feel anything because this and this is not tucked. Make sure the knee points down as well. The more you bring the knees together, you get different angles. You get a little bit more towards that outside angle of the quad. Switching sides. It is so foggy outside. So much water all over the place. So hopefully a lot of you are going to be able to tune in and do this workout since it's not such a great day to go outside. Take a chance to take some deep, slow breaths. All right, from here, we're going to sit on our couch. The feet are straight forward, pointing up, knees slightly bent. Keep an arch, so I'm going to bring the belly button forward, chest forward, as I go into a hamstring stretch. So I'm not collapsing like this. I'm arching into it. That puts a lot more emphasis on this actual hamstrings here. Slightly bent is okay, especially if you feel the tension right behind the knees, get a little slightly bent. So we can feel it somewhere along the thighs, along the hamstrings. All right, and then the last one here, we're gonna go feet together, knees together into a deep squat. Now here, get as deep as you can safely handle, make sure there's no pain. If you start feeling some pain, just get a little higher. Now you can use your couch here. You can feet together, knees together. You can grab underneath your couch to like hook yourself under, and then start bringing the hips down and back, and trying to get into the squat position. Eventually, your goal might be to be able to do this with no arms, right? Knees stay together. Take deep breaths here. And you put emphasis on a slower exhale. The exhale part of our breath is our parasympathetic nervous system switch. So the longer the exhale is, the more we start relaxing. So a lot of people tell you, oh, take deep breaths to relax. No, you want to take slow exhales to relax. Big inhale is good, but then super slow exhales. And that is it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have a
great day. Hope you had a great workout. Again, hey, protein, carbs, right after the workouts, feed those muscles, start burning some body fat the rest of the day. I hope to see you Thursday for our core and calisthenics classes. If you like the classes, any of these, share them with your friends, family, get them to do it with you, get them to do it at any other time. Helps us out. So take it easy.